Somebody accidentally get their hand hit with a hammer or something like that?
Here? No, why? Yes.
In early 2025, officers received a call that a female student showed up to school with on her skin caused by her father. Officers immediately launched an investigation and found the student to be uncooperative. Later in the month, police received another call regarding the same student. This time, a neighbor reported the father attacking the child and using a hammer during that attack.
People were fighting in here?
Here? No.
Yeah? Somebody accidentally get their hand hit with a hammer or something like that?
Here? No, why?
Well, that's just what somebody called and said. Who else is here with you?
Oh, my daughter.
Can she come out here?
Kellyanne?
Hey, what's going on? Nothing? Okay. Is your hand or anything?
She's got a rash on her hand.
A rash?
I instantly noticed several things going on here. The body language of the and the father, upon the arrival of the police asking specific questions about a specific crime, is not normal. It's very much a person who's attempting to be evasive. The other thing that I quickly noticed is that everyone else has very short sleeve clothing on because it looks like the weather's warm, yet the person that we're looking for an injury has a long sleeve sweatshirt. Another key factor here is when the officer asked the lady about an injury, the father immediately interjects saying that she has a rash. This is classic behavior.
What about your other hand? Looks a little swollen. Is that what happened? Well, Dad, will you go have a talk with my partner over here? And
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
Got a phone call.
From who?
What happened?
Tell me what's going on.
I don't know.
Hey, did you call the police?
Listen, he's not gonna
From the hammer?
I can tell you're upset.
Just be quiet, okay? Just tell him the truth and it's all.
But you have to be honest with me, okay, so I can help you.
This is crucial. The separation of the dad from the is so important because you can see the sister says, just tell the truth. That gives them the freedom that the dad is not going to hear, and now they can tell the actual story.
So the kid was hit with a hammer.
With a hammer?
Yeah. Come over, boss. Come here. Come here. All right, I've been talking here. Anything happen today?
Nothing. We've been cleaning the house. We were arguing, but we were just...
Nobody got hit with anything?
I mean, I her.
Okay. With a hand?
No, I was with my hand, and then we were talking, and then I did have a hammer, but it was just the back of the hammer.
What happened?
Did you hit her with it?
I slapped her with it, yeah.
In the face or the butt?
No, just her wrist.
Okay. You hit her wrist with a hammer?
Yeah, well, the back of it.
Put your hand on the back corner real quick. You're just being detained, okay?
Okay.
Because I asked you what happened.
You got a gun on you?
And you said nothing happened like that, and now you're saying that.
No, we were arguing in the
Right,
kitchen.
but when I ask you what's going on, and you act like you have no idea, and you're like, oh, a hammer. Why would anybody think that? And then now, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, yeah, no, I accidentally hit her hand with a hammer.
No. So, no,
Come on.
No,
Come on now, right?
I was a police officer. I get it.
Where were you police officer at?
We woke up.
Wewoka?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what happened.
So you know that cops get lied to all the time, right?
I know. I'm trying to assess. This is what happened. We were arguing this morning.
The mom here?
No, Mom's not here. No.
No, her?
No.
Okay.
We were in the kitchen.
Okay.
We got into an argument. We kept fighting. So I had a hammer, and I slapped on the wrist with the butt of the hammer. That was it. We discussed it. We had a talk. We apologized. We all fought, everything. And then we continued cleaning the house.
Is that usually how you discipline your kid?
I didn't hit her with the butt of the hammer. I spanked her.
Well,
I spanked her.
Well, spanking is completely different when your daughter's hand is up and bruised up.
Well, like I said, the other part was she has a rash.
That's not a rash.
Okay.
Again, I understand you're a police officer, but at the same time, I do this every day.
I got it. I agree with you.
I was born tonight, but I wasn't born last night.
I get it.
Yeah.
I slapped on the wrist with with the butt of the, and that was it.
940 Eckers. You also show 1 detained.
We went from no hammer to a hammer, so she wasn't with a hammer, so she's. The story is starting to fall apart piece by piece.
You all right? Yeah. You sure? What's your hand? Oh, right here.
Right, but it.
I on the wrist.
Okay.
So.
All right. Hey, Neil. LT, will you open up your truck? I'm just going to put you in the back, okay?
All right,
Again, you're not under arrest or anything like that, okay? You're just being detained.
I got it.
How long were you a cop when we woke up?
Oh, about a year and a half.
Did he? Your hand right here? Right here? Did you right here anything? You hurt right here? Where's mom at? It's okay. Come here. It's okay. 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 Are you hurting right now? You don't hurt?
Let me explain something really crucial here, and I've dealt with this many, many times, and it's heartbreaking. You can hear the other crying now because they see their dad getting placed inside of a police car. It's still their dad. In spite of him doing this horrific act to their sister, their dad's being arrested. And all the times that I've ever arrested a parent in front of the children, the response is almost always the same. There's fear, there's anxiety, and then there's this guilt because they told the truth, and that's what led the father to be taken into custody.
How can you call mom?
I know her phone number.
You know a number? Is there phone in the house?
No, I didn't.
We're just going to talk to Daddy, okay? Okay.
Just show me hand. We heard it, all right? Just show him we got. Just show him what hurt.
Where'd you get that?
Right here.
Oh, right here? Where'd you get that? See it? You're going to check it out. It won't hurt you anything. Just want to make sure you're okay.
So just right there, and where else?
What did you say that? So he said she had a rash. But it didn't look like a rash. It's obviously got something on it. Would you confirm that?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like she got, especially the little one, the middle one. And then she said that she got today, and the one in the black got today. But the little one didn't. But she said this has been going on for like over a year.
Yeah.
And so he has a little one before, but as far as it being a rash, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, I get disciplining your kids, but kids with a hammer is far from disciplining.
Yeah. And he said the mom knows about it. He's done it with the mom here before, and then the mom told him to stop, and he stopped for a long time. And now she said it just happens when the mom leaves.
So now the medical personnel who have arrived have confirmed that these appear to be injuries from a battery. While there may be a rash, a couple of things have happened. The father is teaching the children to lie about injuries. And now it's expanded because one of the other children is reporting that they were also hit. So now we have to go deeper into what's going on in this investigation.
Okay, this is gonna be a good like fresh injuries. Dad was the hammer. Yeah.
She's saying you got to shoot with the hammer too. So
Huh?
she's saying she got the hammer as well.
Peach with the hammer too? Oh, snap. Hey, where's mom at?
She's working.
Where at?
And with Tumka.
With Tonka? What hospital?
She's sleeping right now. You want me to call her?
You got the phone?
Yeah. So what happened?
You got the phone on you?
No, it's in my house.
Oh, you gotta wait.
You can come in with me.
I'll grab it.
You know me.
I gotta get it, but it's in my case, man. This is his
I-
case.
I got you.
Just hold on 1 second, all right?
You know me, man.
I got you, man. Right now, it's business, all right?
I got you.
All right, so hold on 1 second, all right?
Your call.
Hopefully mom will come, okay? It's okay.
We're gonna play with the sirens.
The bigger picture. These kids are being placed into a police car daytime in their own neighborhood. Their dad arrested in daytime in their neighborhood. They're going to have to return to this neighborhood and think about the challenges that they're going to have to encounter, the teasing, gossiping, and all the other negative connotations that are attached to being placed in a police car in your own neighborhood. The other thing is now, in my experience, many times if the child is Sometimes the mom is also abused. I'm not saying that that happened here. I have no evidence of that, but that's definitely something that these officers are going to investigate.
How do you typically do discipline as a family?
Like I said, like my wife is the screamer, and my wife is, how do I put it? She's the screamer, but she's the left field, you know. Let's say like the little one has her makeup, and then she'll be like, give me your makeup stuff, I'm not giving it to you. You know, instead of talking to her and, you know, let's say don't watch TV or doing something else. You take her nightlight, okay, then you take another thing, then you take another thing. It gets to a point where she'll basically be like, well, I don't care, you're gonna just take everything, so I'm not gonna listen to you. So like I said, they're like two cats fighting each other, and it's like, okay, but you know, like I said, I'm more the disciplinary, you know. I'll be like, all right, there's no TV. Why? Because of this. You know, I try to talk to them. This is why you got in trouble. We're going to learn from this. You know, and I try to explain to them, like, you're getting older. You know, these are things that you have to take pride in. Your bed, your shoes, your clothes, your appearance.
This is classic abuse behavior, justifying the reason why they did what they did, mitigating the seriousness of what they did, transferring blame onto the victim of the situation. This is horrific. I know that we can't see every single piece of this investigation, but I did not at one moment see the father express any degree of remorse or how are my kids doing? Are they okay? I'm not saying he didn't say that, but I haven't seen it here.
I have to tell her to take a shower, you know, like little things. But again, like I said, now the two little ones see it, and they're like, well, we're not going to do it either. I want them to learn from their mistakes. Because God forbid I'm not here. Like when I was a kid, my mom made me cook and clean. Because when I got to college, I knew how to cook and clean. Kids were like, I don't know how to do a wash.
Yeah.
So I make my daughter wash the clothes. Now, yes. Am I one of those, like, I'm just going to be a No.
If you look at the investigators, they're just letting him talk and talk and talk and dig the deepest hole that he possibly can dig for himself. And their decision is pretty much made up as far as what they're going to do. They're going to allow him to talk as much as he wants. He may have said he's a police officer, but he is talking himself into a much deeper hole with all the things he's saying. He's not said anything that makes me believe from this interview that he did not mean to hurt this child.
The infuriating part about this whole thing is it makes it sound like I'm a monster. Do I spank my kids? Yes. Will I use a belt? Yes. A spoon? Yes. I mean, we all got cracked here and there with a wooden spoon. Am I going to do it till I beat them and they can't sit or walk or they're bleeding or... No. Well, I'll whop them a couple times. Okay. Did you learn your lesson? Okay. I mean, it's gotten to a point where the two little ones, I say I'm going to go get my belt and they're like, no. Now, I don't want them to fear me, but I want them to have a learning lesson and be like, hey, you screwed up, here's a punishment. And, I mean, that's, like I said, the best that I try. I mean, unfortunately, we're in this circumstance, but, I mean, when I punish my kid, I don't go, I'm just going to beat you until, you know, you can't sit. No. You know, I'll give them a couple whaps, but then I sit down and talk to them. This is why I punished you. We're going to learn from this, so we don't do it next time. Yeah. You know, and I'm one of those, like, I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, but I'm going to get punished. I'm not one of those, like, I'm just going to come around you and smack you in the head and be like, you know, I try to be as positive with my kids as possible, reassuring them, hey, everything's going to be okay.
Again, he is talking himself more and more as a whole. Another classic method used by people who abuse is they'll say, well, I didn't beat them in the head with a baseball bat. I didn't shoot them. They go to these polar extremes of what violence is so that it mitigates what they did. Very classic.
I've told my kids, you're going to do it 1,000 times, and you're going to get punished 1,000 times. I still love you. I'm going to get mad at you, but it's a learning process. We will get past it, and A, B, and C.
Tell us about what happened yesterday.
I got up, she had made eggs for herself. No problem. Don't have an issue with it. We were cleaning because the day before we had gone to the zoo, everything was fine. The day before that, we went to a circus. Everything was fine. But since she hasn't been on her meds, she has times of, I would say, anger. Or like, I'm not going to do this, I don't care. So I was like, all right. So anyway, we were cleaning, no problems. I was doing the dishes. I look over, the stove's on. So I, told her, I was like, come here. I want to show you that she lost it. She started freaking out, screaming, I'm not coming here, screaming, cursing, blah, blah. I was like, we're not going to do this. We're going to discuss this. So I showed her. I was like, the stove is on. You're going to start a fire. The pilot was low, but I'm like, if this fuse goes out, now that's carbon monoxide. You could kill us and we not know. So the problem with her, and that we've learned through therapy, is she doesn't like to get yelled at.
The officers open the door with an open-ended. Tell us about yesterday. And the subject begins to speak. This is a very good interview interrogation technique because this allows the person to just continue to talk. And this is what he does. It's very clear that what he is doing is transferring the blame, talking about her meds, her bad behavior. Everything is transferred to the victim. And then it creates a blind spot for the suspect as far as how horrific of an act they committed.
But the problem is the therapist has told her, the psychiatrist have told her, like, you're going to get in trouble or you're going to get yelled at. Like, you have to accept that's life.
Right.
She doesn't accept it. Like, it's like, you cannot yell at her. So she closes up, like, whatever. So anyway, we went tit for tat. So it ended, she was upset now because I yelled at her. So I was like, you could blow this house up and kill us. So like I said, it was a learning process. I was like, make sure, turn this off. I was like, I want to be able to trust you. But now, I'm not going to let you cook if I'm not home. Now I'm going to have to watch you. So she got upset. So my kids take stuff and leave it in the most random places. Mm-hmm. So I found a hammer. So I was like, all right, I'm going to take the hammer back into the room. So I was carrying that. I don't know how to describe it. I guess that the head of it, yeah, in my hand, mm-hmm. And then I call it the butt of the hammer. So I'm walking around, So I took it and I hit her in the hand with it. Not hard, so she got mad. So then she was like, well, started getting all defensive, started cursing, and well, I was like, we're not going to do that. So then, oh, you're not going to do anything, but so I heard it. I was like, we're not going to do this. I was like, we're not going to fight. This is your sister. Oh, you don't do anything to them. Blah, 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 blah. Like, all this, like, putting me down. And so I hit her on the phone. I said, we're done. Hit her in the butt. Baby, twice. She started crying. Okay? I'm like, we're done. I'm done with these comments to your sisters. They're mean. They're not, alien. So anyway, we were done. Everything was fine. I went about my business. She was cleaning. She was upset. So I give her space. I'm like, cool down. Talk about it later. I told my daughter, this is the rabbit hole we're going down. Mm-hmm. When DHS came, when we had the issues at school, when she was going to middle school, when she went to the hospital 3 times. I'm like, if you keep saying that, they're going to put you in longer and longer and longer.
We hear the father mentioning DHS, which is another governmental agency that often intercedes whenever families are having challenges, which means that this family is familiar with the system. With the father claiming to be a police officer, there has to be some type of integration with what his employment was or is, and this DHS that he is mentioning, if that is in fact true.
Do I try my best to be the best dad? Do you try the best to be the best dad, best police officer? You try to make the best of it. How can we fix this situation? I had plenty of calls where I would go to a domestic and it was the same call. It was the same family, and you were like, you knew the parents did it. And you were like, you are the most horrible parents. I respect you guys. We've all done this. We're all I don't want to be that person. Be like, oh,
Right.
you know, as a parent, what do I do?
Let's pause. Right at an hour. Let's drink your water, relax for a minute. We're going to grab a drink.
He asked a very interesting question. As a parent, what do I do? It's a better way. As a parent, this is not what you do. You do not do this. You do not harm children in this way. You don't hit children with hammers, especially being a police officer. It boggles my mind to think that you would believe that this is an appropriate form of discipline. This is definitely a felony level arrestable charge. And with the evidence that was at the scene and with what he has said in this interview, this case is likely going to go forward. The father was arrested for multiple charges of child